and contactless convenience every time. Visit rednersmarket.com and start your order today.
UECU is a credit union that understands Pennsylvania, what it means to grow up here, raise a family, start a business. And we're committed to being your financial partner for life. With competitive rates, exclusive member discounts, and modern technology, UECU offers personalized banking that will make you feel right at home. Visit bankingforpa.org and sign up for UECU membership through our partner association, the Pennsylvania Consumer Council. UECU, banking that understands home.
My name is Julian Rios, and I am Berks Catholic's student body president. Over the course of my 4 years in high school, Berks Catholic has strengthened me with our amazing pillars of God, family, academics, and fun. From exciting sporting events to creative dress-down days and spirited celebrations such as homecoming, dances, Spirit Week, and bonding days with our future saints, these moments bring our community together, strengthen school pride, and remind us that joy is an essential part of the Berks Catholic experience. For more information on how to become a saint, contact the admissions office at berkscatholic.org.
When the pressure's on and it's time to make your best move, the Susan McFadden team with Keller Williams Platinum Realty is here to help you score big in today's real estate market. Whether you're buying, selling, or planning your next play, Susan's experience and dedication make her the MVP you want on your side. For winning results and a team that never stops hustling, trust the Susan McFadden team with Keller Williams, your home court advantage.
Back here from Santander, along with Sean Tansky, I'm Jeff Nolan. The girls in front of us, Wilson and Reading. Sean, third meeting of the season between these two teams.
That's right, Jeff. In the first matchup back in December, Wilson won at home 54-44. And in the second matchup at the Goggle, Wilson won again 58-32. Key telling stat in that, Reading averages 48 points per game. They didn't come close to either of those in either matchups.
Time for our Ubers Player Spotlight, brought to you by Ubers Auto Group. Tonight we focus on Jade Lee from Wilson. There's a reason for that. Ubers is the region's answer for your car rental needs, whether taking the whole crew in a luxury van to Florida or just a few days to the mountains in an SUV. Uber stands by their reservations, ensuring the ride you book is the ride you get. Check out their inventory and get a quote from uberauto.com. Jade Lee, our focus tonight, Sean, because
we got word from Coach Roque talking prior to the game that she will get the start for Violet Houck. Violet Houck still coming back from her trip. She's back. She'll be playing tonight, but still trying to get her legs underneath her. So Jade Lee will be that post presence that Wilson loves to have in this game.
That is our Ubers Auto Group Player Spotlight. Don't go anywhere. If you're listening on the radio, don't forget the free YouTube video on our YouTube channel at 830 WEE Sports. More pregame, the Wilson and Reading ladies next on 830 WEEU.
Savage 61 Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is once again the #1 rated auto dealership in Pennsylvania. Thinking it's time to trade up for something newer? We offer the most insane trade-in values you'll find anywhere. Whether you're looking for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle, our dedicated team will make sure you drive away happy. Visit us today at savage61.com and see why we're Pennsylvania's top choice.
To find out how WEU can be your affordable advertising partner, call 610-345-7338.
Your house needs to handle those frigid temperatures all season long. Keith HVAC, Electrical, and Plumbing has been keeping homes and businesses running smoothly every winter for the past 30 years. Plumbing, electric, and heating systems work extra hard while it's cold. So let Keith keep you comfortable.
Quality you trust, comfort you deserve. Call 610-589-6461 or visit KeithHVAC.com. Get Keith HVAC, Electrical, and Plumbing. You can't avoid the cold weather, but your home stays warm thanks to Keith.
This season, stick with everyone's favorite snack, Diefenbach's Kettle Chips. Legend has it Mark Diefenbach loved kettle-cooked chips so much he turned his Berks County kitchen into the ultimate snack factory. Now, over 60 years later, we're still making that delicious PA-crafted crunch with the same passion and quality right where it all began. So crunch into some flavorful Diefenbach's Kettle Chips today and snack on a delicious tradition.
From the Santander Arena with Sean Tansky, I'm Jeff Nolan. It is Matt Knob back at the studio. We have our Wilson Reading girls game coming up in just a few moments, game 3 of the 4 we've got for you this evening. Now, our keys to the game being brought to you by RE/MAX, a real estate agent Phil Macaronis. If you're buying or selling a home, Phil Macaronis is a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame for over 20 years. Experience providing countless buyers and sellers keys to their real estate transactions. Call Phil, 610-670-2770, and ask for Phil Macaronis for the keys to buying and selling your game. Keys to the game for both teams is my key component to the right, Sean Tansky.
For the defending champs, the Reading Red Knights, their key to the game is pretty simple in how they like to play. They want to control the tempo, and they still want to be aggressive. They want to have pressure, and the key to them, they have to know where the shooters for Wilson are. For the Wilson Bulldogs, it's pretty simple as well, as Matt Roquet put it. They want to take care of the basketball, box out, and rebound. Again, they will have the post advantage with their rotating cast of forwards. That should give them the advantage that they seek.
We've head coaches tonight. Rashida Suber, in year number 6, picked up the county title a year ago. So they are out here defending it tonight. They picked up a opening round win over Schuylkill Valley, 58-54. Matt Riquet for Wilson is in his second year. They dismantled Kutztown 53-19 in their Saturday night quarterfinal, holding Kutztown to just 4 second-half points. So that leads us to our starting lineups. Starting lineups are being brought to you by Victory Emmanuel Beneficial Society. They've been serving authentic homemade Italian dishes for over 110 years. New memberships are now being accepted for only $10. The facility at 311 Hazel Street in Reading is also available for rental for private parties, banquets, and celebrations. Victory Emmanuel, a taste of Italy right here in Reading. And I'm going to do the starting lineups for the Wilson Bulldogs first, because when I turn it over to you, it gets a little interesting. But I will say that, again, Matt Riquet and his team this season, they are, again, the top seed. They are 21-2. They've won 13 in a row, 12-0 in division winners. Starting 5, Layla Jones, the 1,000-point scorer. She crossed that plateau in January. The senior, Ryan Lehman, will be out there as another starter. Laura Crocona, a senior guard at 5'8", averaging almost 8 points a game. Kaylana Hardy, arguably one of the best players in the league at just a junior right now. She averages 12 points a game, at a career-high 25 against Emmaus. And Jade Lee will be in the starting lineup, the sophomore who had 12 points in the win over Kutztown the other day. In for Violet Hauk, who will be on the floor at some point. Violet coming back from a school trip and just getting her feet back on the ground. For Reading, it gets interesting.
Yeah, for Reading, it gets interesting. What we have might be different according to Coach Suber, but what we have is Niagara Ortega, the senior forward. We have Makira Gaskins, who is number 4 on our spreadsheet. She's now wearing 25 for the night. We have Siani Beatty, the sophomore guard. We have Nalani Sosa, the junior guard, and Jillian Laws, the senior forward.
So that is your starting lineups. The starting lineups are being brought to you by Victor Emmanuel. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back with the opening tap. It's Reading and Wilson girls basketball from Santander on the voice of Berks and Beyond, 830 WEEU.
Spots Insurance Group is a proud sponsor of Berks County sports. We're an award-winning nationwide agency you can trust, insuring what means most to you for over 32 years. We specialize in auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Remember, when you think insurance, think Spots. Visit us at spotsforinsurance.com. That's SPOTTS, insurance.com.
I'm Jada Doe, a senior at Berks Catholic High School. Berks Catholic offers a wide variety of advanced coursework and utilizes 21st century technology for the most effective and interactive learning experience. We have a team of dedicated college counselors who provide the best service for students' potential through remarkable efforts and strategic planning. Berks Catholic prepares us to be both college and life ready. For more information about my school and how to be a saint, contact the admissions office at berkscatholic.org.
Savage 61 Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is once again the #1 rated auto dealership in Pennsylvania. Thinking it's time to trade up for something newer? We offer the most insane trade-in values you'll find anywhere. Whether you're looking for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle, our dedicated team will make sure you drive away happy. Visit us today at savage61.com and see why we're Pennsylvania's top choice.
To find out how WEEU can be your affordable advertising partner, call 610-345-7338.
If you are buying or selling a home, contact RE/MAX real estate agent Phil Macaronis. With over 20 years of experience and a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame, Phil does it all. from residential to commercial real estate sales. And with his large catalog of repeat and referral customers, you know you can depend on Phil Macaronis, no matter where you're looking for your next home. Call 610-670-2770 or call Phil directly anytime at 610-858-4555.
Discover the power of choice with the Goosehead Insurance, Cooley Insurance Group, with locations in Muhlenberg and Wyomissing. They're a fully independent insurance agency with access to over 40 top-rated insurance carriers to ensure you get the best coverage at the best. Goosehead Insurance, the Cooley Insurance Group, and the power of choice is yours. Call their team today at 484-848-6088. Well, the starting five for Reading will be Ortega, Gaskins, Beatty, along with Valez and Laws. So we weren't sure going into the night here, but we got it now.
So in goes sophomore forward Yolanda Velez, and out goes Nalani Sosa, the junior guard. So a bit more size for the Red Knights.
It's going to be Reading in travel black against home white and Wilson. Ortega and Lee will jump the opening tap. And the ball is controlled by Layla Jones. Running to the left, Jones first bucket of the game is a layup by Kaylana Hardy.
And just like that, a quick start for Wilson. They want to dictate this game. Reading's going to try to make Wilson play their game. Wilson on that position, you're going to play our game.
Gaskins gets the ball into the corner to Beatty. They keep it outside. A little slow here for Reading. Ball's picked up off the floor and knocked out of bounds as Beatty tried to get to it.
It would be Reading's ball still. They were, bailed out there by getting out on Wilson, Reading's able to keep possession.
So Gaskins with the ball hip high right side, handles the dribble. Top of the free throw line, turnaround. Beatty wants to drive, lost control of it, picked up by Ortega. She's got a baseline dribble, skips up and in. Nayara Ortega with a bucket.
That was a very pretty move by Ortega. She did the up and under for an easy layup.
Pull up from the free throw line, that was partially blocked. Rebounded by Reading, long outlet up ahead, 2-on-1, back the other way. Up and no good, and the rebound putback try is no good. Reading still owns the basketball, but gives it up in the lane.
And here out in transition, here comes Wilson. This is usually what Reading likes to do.
Jones handoff to Lee. That was blocked underneath by Valez, but retained by the Bulldogs. And that three-ball trigger pulled by Krikona. That's kind of nonchalant, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was. And, it was a pretty slow ball movement there by Wilson. Again, they like to play at a slower pace. I thought they were going to hold that shot, but Krikona had a good angle. She shot it and makes it a quick 5-2 lead.
Laws hands it off to Gaskin, who left it off the rim, no good. Able to control the rebound. Wilson up ahead. They go to the corner. Krikona had it. Back out top. Jones was trailing the play. Jones takes the ball back. Off to her right. And just hand it off in the perimeter right now. Lehman leans in. Picks up a dribble. Took Krikona, who had the three just moments ago. Free throw line right. Head fake dribble drive. In traffic. Jones up, and we get a whistle.
Thought initially he did the traveling motion, but it was indeed a foul on Reading. Wilson remains in possession. And that was the type of offensive set you're going to expect from Wilson. Slow and steady. They play at their pace. Take what the defense gives them.
Oh, quick inbound underneath, and with the finish goes Hardy. She's got 5 quick ones here, or 4 quick ones here.
That was a great play out of bounds. Great cut right underneath the basket. That is Wilson using their size in the post. They want to use that to their advantage, and they should probably use it quite a bit.
7-2, early lead for the Bulldogs. Beatty hesitates on the dribble, had a shot block. Lehman lobs it up ahead, but stolen back. Gaskin's going to do it herself through the lane, no good. Jones with a rebound, 3-on-1, snaps it down. Finish up and no good on the miss by Krikona. coming out of the pack and tied up quickly.
Yeah, that's one Wilson will want to have back. Got the stop defensively, had him in transition, had numbers, and just wasn't able to finish, much like how Governor Mifflin missed some opportunities in that first game we had together, Jeff.
Wilson called with a foul right there. That's going to go on Jones, number 1. All right, so Sky Blagden will check in for Naira Ortega for Reading. The Reading trailing 7-2, 4:52 to go here in the opening quarter. So this is Beatty, matched up against Jones, spins with that dribble, knifes her way through traffic, and gets the roll and the bucket.
Yeah, that was a great possession there.
Back the other way, trying to pick up the tempo a little bit. Wilson, we get some contact and a quick whistle. Officials, Kevin Line, along with Justin Work and Phil Gilbert. Second team foul called on Reading. It's Velez who gets number 1.
Reading likes to be aggressive, but sometimes their aggressiveness can bite them. Another foul call.
Underneath again, it looked like an easy feed into Jones, who missed. And as they battle for the ball, it goes out of bounds off the hands of Blagden. So Wilson maintains the possession.
Yeah, good job by Layla Jones there, not giving up on that play and giving Wilson another opportunity for offensive possession here.
Okay, so here we go. Jones now almost had the ball knocked out of her hands. Gaskins playing tight defense, but a dribble drive around her, and a floater on the baseline, good. .409 to go. Back the other way. Again, Wilson trying to attack that basket early in the possession.
And again, they want to use their size to their advantage, not only offensively, but defensively. They're going to make every single bucket from the high to low post tough for Reading to come by, which hurts Reading's plan because they're not a great shooting team.
Well, Nunez will check in for Velez, who sits down, and head coach Rashida Suber said, I'm going to go to my bench a lot, get used to it, and she is early on. Red Knights with the ball almost off a foot. Back Gaskins, tries to hand it off underneath. That ball is loose in the paint. Back to Gaskins, puts the shot up, no good. Wilson Bulldog rebound, leading the charge back the other way is Lehman. Lehman with a dribble behind her back, looking to dust it off and get rid of it, can't. Stolen by Reading. This is Gaskins leading the charge back the other way, floats it through the lane, in and out, no good. Put back try, up and a miss, and again, battle for the ball ensues, and we get a whistle one more time. Hands in there by Nunez to keep that possession, or try to keep that possession alive.
Yeah, and Violet Hauk is checking in here, so she finally gets her first minutes of the game. And now that gives her much more size there, because Violet Hauk is pretty tall, Jeff. she is very, very tall.
Well, Jillian Laws will sit down for Naira Ortega. Reading keeps the ball down 9-4, 3:35 to go in our first quarter. Looking to inbound, and that goes off a white shirt out of bounds, so Reading keeps possession.
Yeah, that was pretty smart by Siani Beatty there. She was coming up against the 5-second, and then she just passed it, and it hit off of Layla Jones's leg there, so it remains Reading's ball.
Catch on the inbound is Ortega. Takes it to the free throw line, now to the right of the free throw line. Gets it to Gaskin, who just dishes it off underneath. And filling up the bucket is Sky Bigden.
Yeah, 4 points for Sky Bigden off the bench for Reading. Very good start for her.
And this is Krokona again for 3.
Yeah, that's the second 3 of the game for Laura Krokona. At same spot on the far line. She obviously likes shooting from that far line.
6-point lead for the Bulldogs. Free throw line jumper, that is blocked by Hauk. Reading, though, hustling, keeping the possession alive. Ortega thought about the 3, put it down, top of the key, looking for some help. And we get a timeout called by head coach Rashida Suber. We're going to take a quick 30-second timeout. 12-6 Wilson here in the first quarter from Santander on the Voice of Berks and Beyond, 830 WEEU.
Hey Berks County, Chick-fil-A Catering makes game day even better.
Choose from a variety of trays, including Chick-fil-A nuggets, mac and cheese, and chocolate chunk cookies. Perfect for your next gathering. Place your order through the Chick-fil-A app, online, or by calling ahead and pick it up at your local Chick-fil-A restaurant at Broadcasting Square, 5th Street Highway, and Exeter Commons. Take cooking off your plate and enjoy the perfect spread with Chick-fil-A catering. Availability and order requirements vary. See restaurant for details. Back here from Santander, along with Sean Tansky, I'm Jeff Nolan. We are, 3/4 away through the first quarter. Wilson with a 12-6 lead over Reading, number 1 seed Wilson in the tournament against Reading, the defending champs at number 4. Red Knights will inbound in front of that Wilson bench. Looking to cut that 6-point deficit into the post. They go up through traffic, no good. Ball is batted around. Ortega able to come up with a rebound. She leans in, up, no good, off balance. And a good hugging that rebound was Hardy underneath. And we get the whistle, and I believe we're going to get a foul. It's going to be
against Reading now. Sky Bligden was who that foul was on for Reading, her first. But Jeff, that was 3 possessions of Reading testing Violet Houck in the interior. You're not going to win that battle all that often.
Oh, Blyden gets 2.
Yeah, that's 2
Bligden,
quick.
excuse me, gets
2 quick
ones.
fouls.
Sky Bligden with 2 quick fouls here.
Doesn't look like Coach Super's looking for her bench yet.
Jones Hardy along with Lehman Houck as a turnover at midcourt. Oh, up and down to travel. Whistled there on Nunez.
Yeah, that was a great steal by Nyla Nunez. And I thought she was too hesitant in what she wanted to do with the ball in transition. She stopped, she faked, and then she left her planted feet, and that's why it was an up and down.
Well, Layla Jones is pulled from behind, and that'll be on Nunez. And that was just a silly foul right there.
Yeah, pretty brutal sequence for Nunez there. Again, calls a turnover and now gets a foul. Now gives Wilson 2 free throws.
Yeah, 2:17 left in the first quarter now. Bulldogs will shoot free throws till we get the end of the quarter, and up steps Layla Jones, who's a 70% shooter from the stripe and makes the first one go. Jones, who missed all of last season, still a 1,000-point scorer in her career, will be attending Penn State Harrisburg, as she announced on her Instagram. Second free throw is good. 8-point Bulldog lead, 2:14 to go in the first. Reading handles the basketball. Gaskins still working the dribble. Goes to the far corner. Ortega for 3. No good. Trying to keep that ball alive. It is Krokona with the rebound. Krokona stops, spots the 3, pops it in and out. No good. Houck fights for the rebound. Good work by Ortega to keep it for Reading here. Outworking Houck on that rebound. Bounce pass in. Layup no good. Follow-up is good by Nunez.
Yeah, Nunez makes up for the mistake earlier.
Oh, but they got caught in transition. But again, Krokona could not finish. Ortega there for the rebound.
That was as wide open as a layup as you want if you were Krokona. Got to finish those.
Down underneath, no good. One and done for the Knights. Floor's opened up here a little bit late in the corner. Ooh. Yep. Ooh. Oh, and Hardy absolutely whacked, smacked, and shellacked and lays on the floor.
Yeah, Hardy a bit slow to get up there. Looks like she's okay. She's walking it off. I mean, if you were Wilson, you were expecting this. Both teams have played each other quite a bit, especially with all the seniors on Wilson. They know what to expect. They're in for a dogfight every time against Reading, and Reading's not going to make it easy for you.
Future corporate attorney Jillianne Laws called with the foul. Guest on A Slice of Sports, along with Naira Ortega, or Nana. Nunez will sit down. Super goes to the bench one more time. Tell you who checked in just a moment. Hardy makes both free throws. She's got 6. Buck 12 left in the corner. quarter. 8-point lead for the Bulldogs here, quarter number 1.
And ever since Hauk checked in, Reading really hasn't had success inside the post. And again, it's a not great shooting team. They need some post presence.
Underneath, we get a foul. I'll tell you what. Jalea Hood-Marshall just set a pick. Straighten your sinuses out.
Yeah, got Kalani Hardy up in the air again, and another hard fall. And doesn't seem to phase her, but Coach Riquet says otherwise it gets her out, gets her a breather.
She said, all right, Kalani, get out. Had enough body bruises here the first quarter. 54 seconds left in the quarter. Reading ball down 8. This is Laws for 3, no good. Rebounded again. Good hustle here by Reading to keep it alive. Now Ortega for 3. In and out, no good. Hauk with a rebound.
They weren't able to convert on those 2 threes, but those are the types of shots and plays Reading needs to keep incorporating into this game.
Attempted drive is deflected by the defense out of bounds. Jones tried to find a way down towards the bucket and denied, but Wilson keeps the ball. Jade Lee will trigger the inbound. To the corner, Lehman for 3, good.
That's 3 threes from that far line from us, Jeff. 3 threes. Wilson's obviously very comfortable there.
15 seconds left. Knifing and a good finish there by Beatty. She's got 4. Lee up, no. Tapped around by Hauk. Ortega gets it, but no time on the clock. Through 1. Wilson leading the defending county champion Red Knights 19-10. Come back for the second 8 after this on 8:30 WEEU.
Noisy, squeaky, or uneven garage doors? Do they snap, crackle, or pop? Having trouble opening or closing? Get a garage door tune-up now from Overhead Door Reading. For just $99, we'll inspect, lubricate, and adjust your garage doors so they run smoothly and quietly. Don't get stuck in the driveway this winter. Call today and ask for our tune-up special. Serving the community since 1965. Overhead Door Reading. We're more than just doors. OverheadDoorReading.com.
Hi, I'm Mike Kuhn with Kuhn Funeral Homes. Since 1937, our family has been committed to serving our community. We now have 3 active generations, as I have the honor of working with my father and son. With 5 convenient locations to serve our neighbors, Kuhn Funeral Homes continues to dedicate our family to your family. Thank you for believing in us, and we promise to always be there for you.
Welcome back, everybody, here on a Wednesday night, along with Sean Tansky. I'm Jeff Nolan. This is game number 3 of the 4. We've got the Reading girls in front of us against Wilson. The winner will play Exeter in the finals on Friday night. And our game to follow will be the Reading boys against Muhlenberg, as we've got this one underway here for the second quarter. Home white for Wilson, the number 1 seed, as they are looking to make their first final appearance in 2 years. Reading first forcing a turnover, but Red Knights not going to go away. 3 ball up off the rim, no good. That was Hood-Marshall. Come off that 16 performance in the quarterfinal. This is Sosa, her 3 a little too long. So Hauk says, let's just take the basketball back.
Reading is getting good 3-point opportunities, but they aren't converting them. And when speaking with Coach Super before the game, she said, we have to make our shots. Reading still looking to convert from that long ball.
Jones, Krakona, Hauk, along with Lehman and Lee. The 5 out there for Matt Riquet in his second season running this team. 3 ball from top, no good. Hauk uses that size to get the rebound. Turns, looks, shoots, scores.
Yeah, Hauk just using her size to her advantage there. Grabs the rebound, does a nice pivot, then puts it back up for the easy shot.
Hauk, first bucket of the game. This is Sosa with a basketball. Sosa lobs cross court, picked up by Beatty, looks to Super, wants to know what she wants to do. Takes the instruction, now wants to run the offense. A little frustrated right now.
Yeah, not a whole lot of movement by Reading.
So she'll go free throw line left over there to Hood Marshall. Had the ball stripped out of her hands, lobbed up ahead to Lehman. She's got a running mate. Instead, she'll do it herself and earn the 2.
Tail Otis time, Jeff. Great defense leads to great offense in transition there. That's exactly what happened with Reading.
5-4 Lehman here in the second quarter, a total of 5. 13-point lead for Wilson is going up is Beatty, and we get a whistle.
Looks like 2 more subs coming in for Reading. Coach Suber was not lying, Jeff. She is using her bench.
So Lisa Perez is going to check in. So it's at this point for Reading, it's going to be Sosa, Ortega, Perez, Laws, and we'll get the other one out there in just a few moments, and it's going to be Gaskins, wearing the black, trailing 23-10. Try to put a little pressure as the ball comes up court.
Yeah, Reading's playing more press here.
Oh, steal by Sosa, read
That's exactly why.
Sosa with the dribble. Lobs it to the corner. Ortega had that one rejected. Ortega chased it down, though. Ortega looking to do it. Can't do it. Picked off the floor by Hardy. She'll run the length of the court. Left-hand layup is good.
Yeah.
And a timeout taken by Rashida Suber. 5:31 to go here in the half. Wilson's opened it up. 25-10. More after this on 830 WEEU.
I'm Adrian Polanco, Student Body Vice President at Berks Catholic High School. Faith isn't just something we talk about here. It's something we live every day. Whether it starts our mornings in prayer, celebrating Mass together, going on retreats, or serving others in our community, our faith guides who we are and how we treat one another. Being rooted in God gives us purpose. It teaches us compassion, integrity, and leadership. At Berks Catholic, faith brings us together as one family. This is Berks Catholic, a time to be bold. To learn more about my school, visit berkscatholic.org.
Savage 61 Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is once again the #1 rated auto dealership in Pennsylvania. Thinking it's time to trade up for something newer? We offer the most insane trade-in values you'll find anywhere. Whether you're looking for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle, our dedicated team will make sure you drive away happy. Visit us today at savage61.com and see why we're Pennsylvania's top choice.
To find out how WEU can be your affordable advertising partner, call 610-345-7338.
So 2.5 minutes into the second quarter, head coach Rashida Suber at Reading says, we haven't scored any points, Sean. We got to figure something out. Calls a timeout.
Very shrewd timeout there. Down 15. Wilson is a team that doesn't give you a lot of opportunities to get into the game. They can put it away. They very much can put it away in the first half. Smart by Reading to get a plan here.
Sosa and Gaskins now. They go down out to Perez, who touches it for the first time. Now she takes it back, free throw line left. Wanted to push pass, got it to Laws quite by accident. Now Gaskins through the lane, scoop up. No good. Rebound deflected out. Again, retained by Reading. Underhand pass to Ortega, stripped from behind by Hardy. Kaylana up ahead. This is Krikona with running mate. She'll wait for him. Back out to Hardy. Hardy looks, now will just slow everything down. Hardy handles it, goes left side to Krikona. It will spin the ball around the perimeter, take some time off the clock. Jade Lee playing away from the bucket. Day deals it down to Hauk, who puts it up and missed. Got her own rebound, had the ball knocked out of her hands. Ball's loose on the floor. Sosa sits on it, and we get a jump ball.
Yeah, great recovery there by Reading and Nalani Sosa. That's the age-old, if you're a forward and you're a bigger player, you don't want to put the ball down close to your chest because that's when guards can steal it. Hauk has to keep that ball up high.
Velez in for Ortega for Reading. It is Jones in for, I believe, Lehman for Wilson. Dribble drive by Sosa, denied on the baseline, got it in and over to Jillian Laws for 2.
Yeah, Jillian Laws' first points of the game come at a big time here, Jeff. Get Reading on the board for the first time in this second quarter.
Down 13. Oh, what a nice move by Jade Lee. She got the quick step, just missed the finish.
Yeah, it really was a nice first step dissecting the defense, but again, couldn't finish.
Steal by Jones. Jones looks up ahead. There's Krikona Oh, Crocona takes it around the defense up and in.
Yeah, it was a great Euro step there. She slowed up her body, went up and over in the easy layup. It's good to see her make those because she missed a couple of easy layups like that in the first quarter.
You kids that play video games, pay attention to that one. She's got 8 now. Wilson trying to provide some separation here before we get to the half.
There's a 5-second violation there on Reading.
15-point lead for the Bulldogs. Again, the winner of this game gets the winner, Exeter, on Friday. Perez will leave the lineup, so will Sosa for the Red Knights. And they will get Velez in there, and also going to get McFarland in for the first time. McFarland's size against Howe. They're away from the bucket right now. Crocona to the elbow. Receiving that was Lee. Lost a handle on it, tied up. Well, possession arrow stays with Wilson. I want to remind everybody that everything you're seeing tonight will be on our social media page tomorrow as we look to bring you all the highlights from the 4 games tonight at 8:30 WEEU. The inbound was denied, and then went back out of bounds. The ball will go to Reading. Reading needs a spark right now with 3:08 to go.
Yes, they do.
I mean, it sounds so cliche. They need a couple stops, but they really do. They need a couple quick buckets, and they got to play some really good defense here to even think about it, and it doesn't happen there.
Yeah, that is not what they were looking for there. Costly turnover.
Pull up 3, and no good by Hardy. 1 and done on that possession for the Bulldogs. Gaskin got the rebound. To Beatty, who's back in the lineup. Beatty dishes it down low, too strong to take to the bucket. So here comes Wilson in transition. This is Crocona, top of the elbow left, no good. Hauk wants that rebound. Nope, no, Hauk almost got to it, went off of her. Very persistent right there as she was chasing down Yolanda Velez.
Yeah, interesting decision by Crocona there. She pulled up at the foul line and just shot it. I thought she could either pass it to Hauk or try to go in for a layup and an end-one opportunity.
Perez takes the bounce pass from Gaskins. Double team just momentarily. Now from the elbow, dish down low. That pass stolen by Hardy.
Yeah, fantastic steal by Kalani Hardy. She got up for that one.
Yeah, she wanted McFarland, but they couldn't get it to her down in the block. What's Layla going to do with the basketball? She can use that screen set by Lee, who calls for it in the paint, puts it up and foul.
Yeah, that was...
Rolled off the screen, just couldn't get it to fall.
Yeah, Layla Jones won't get the assist for that, but that was a great pass to Jade Lee in the post there, and Lee's able to turn and get up for, again, more free throw opportunities for Wilson.
Jade Lee at the free throw line, 52% shooter. Career high 23. Earlier against CBE's first one is good.
She missed that.
It, sorry.
Yeah, first missed free throw of the game for Wilson as a team.
Second one is good. Hey, coming up the half, Berks Catholic fans, Snip Esterly, winning coach of game number 2 against Exeter with our Bob McCool and Rich Scarcella.
Like I said earlier in the game, Jeff, Reading has had great opportunities to hit threes. They just haven't converted them. They sure can use one of those right now.
Well, Beatty with the basketball. Finds a way to the bucket, no good. Hardy makes sure that possession's over. Jones, that protected right knee. To Hardy with a crossover. In the lane, off balance. And we get a foul.
Yeah, it looks like she's going to be shooting too.
Well, Hardy, again, posting on her own Instagram, offered from LaSalle as a junior.
It's pretty impressive as a junior getting offers from a D1 school.
Velez called the foul, her second, team second. Hardy off the back of the rim, no good. It is a 28-12 lead for Wilson here. Late first half, 1:34 to play to the break. Hardy looks at number 2, puts it in the air, gets it to go. So again, Rashida Suber made her bones at Reading. Great career there. Great career. Coppin State goes to the bench. Sky Bligden in for the second time.
Yeah. Reading's goal here for the rest of this first half is simply just to get buckets. It doesn't matter how they do it. It doesn't matter if it's a free throw, a layup, or three-pointer. They need points.
Now Jones right there a little too physical on the defense, bumping Perez, we call it the infraction. Number 2 for Layla. Beatty Gaskins out there along with Velez. 3 of the 5 for the Red Knights trailing. Velez running the baseline, comes out to the wing, launches a 3, no good. Cleanup duty underneath, and falling down was Jade Lee. We get another whistle. McFarland part of that pile over there, along with Bligden.
Yeah, another three-point opportunity. They weren't able to convert there. They've made 55 on the season, Jeff. Even though they've taken about 5, they're still the same amount that they had entering tonight's game.
Gaskins sits. Hood Marshall comes in. Full court pressure on that inbound applied by the Bulldogs. Matt Riquet on the other side. If you've got the cameras pointed on him, spent some time in the college ranks. Took over the program a year ago. Already with 41 career wins in 2 years, but he'd like to be in a championship game. And we get a foul as Bligden driving down the paint.
So she'll get opportunity for 2. And like I said, they need points, however they can get them. They need something positive to build off of heading into halftime.
It's hard. I mean, they're down 17 right now. They went from 9 down to 17, so they're going backwards, unfortunately. First free throw is no good. You know, we talked to Rashida prior to the game, and, you know, do you feel like Cinderella this year? Because last year you were as a 4th seed, upsetting Wyomissing, then beating Governor Mifflin. She goes, well, everybody thinks we are, but we're not. Second free throw, a lane violation by Wilson, so he'll shoot it again. Nice job with the program. Fun group, too. They were on a Slice of Sports a week ago. I had her, had Coach on. I had Nana. I had Ortega on, and I had the Laws on. As Reading keeps the possession. Ball fake, up, good, there. That's what you need right there, those little things to happen,
Yes, you do. That's a big confidence booster now. They saw it go in the hoop, and now they have a chance to turn a 2 into a 3.
Young gets 17 back in one shot. There's 2 with a chance to get another one. And maybe more importantly, and you were talking about momentum and get a little bit of a roll, you know, listen, you're down. Can you get a little bit going downhill instead of going uphill to start the second half? Converts the free throw, 3-point play for Reading. That's 7 now for Beatty. On the inbound, quick contact again. And this is going to be called on Yolanda Velez.
Yeah, that'll be the 4th one for Reading. Or team 3rd.
Yeah, team 3. Krokona looks to trigger the inbound. Gets it to Lehman. Ryan now with the ball. Hits midcourt. Runs into a bunch of people. And timeout by Matt Riquet. We'll grab one as well. 55 seconds left in the half. Reading up Wilson up 14. More after this on 830 WEEU.
This season, stick with everyone's favorite snack, Diefenbach's Kettle Chips. Legend has it, Mark Diefenbach loved kettle cooked chips so much, he turned his Berks County kitchen into the ultimate snack factory. Now, over 60 years later, we're still making that delicious PA crafted crunch with the same passion and quality right where it all began. So crunch into some flavorful Diefenbach's Kettle Chips today and snack on a delicious tradition.
You know, this arena is going to be filling up with Reading fans in a little bit because more Reading fans, I should say. Boys are in action against Muhlenberg. That game coming up at about 8:30. Rich Scarcella, Bob McCool will have the call on that one. Big thank you to Matt Nah, back at the studio, who once again proves that man does not have to use the bathroom to survive a night in radio. As Wilson will inbound the basketball. Comes to a backcourt of Layla Jones. Jones now with under a minute to go to the break. Will dance with the basketball, greeted across midcourt by Gaskins. Takes it down the right side. Screen set by Lee. Gaskins fights through the screen, so now Jones gives off the basketball. 39 seconds left till we go to the half. Lee holds. Lee gets rid of it. Jab step to the right, dribble to the left. Lehman over to Jones, who has it deflected out of her hands, out of bounds by Gaskins.
Yeah, this possession going exactly how Wilson wants it to. Run the clock off, get to halftime, up 14, maybe get another shot up and extend that lead, but they wanted to, have the ball for the rest of the half.
Inbounding again, this is Krikona. Into the backcourt, deflected by Jones, will pick it up, takes a player out of the play for just a minute, and left all alone is Lee down low, but again, it won't go. McFarland with a rebound. 17 seconds to go to the half. Reading with a chance to cut the deficit. This is Gasket on the wing. Ortega down low, post move, up hard, no good. Rebounded again, contact underneath. Ball comes loose, goes out of bounds, and they will say it's going to be Wilson's ball as Bligden had some looks underneath, just could not make it work.
Yeah, I think Bligden was feeling a bit rushed, knowing that clock was ticking down. Didn't get the shot she wanted.
3 seconds left off the inbound. Jones, it's good if it goes. It doesn't go. It's no good. But a solid first 16 for the Wilson Bulldogs, who want to make a return appearance to a county championship for the first time in 3 years. We come back after this, 29-15. It is Wilson with the lead over the defending county champion Reading Red Knights. When we come back, Bob McCool, Rich Scarcella, and winning head coach Snip Esterly from game number 2. That's all coming up here on the Voice of Berks and Beyond, 830 WEEU.
Support your Berks County community while purchasing great new and used furniture, appliances, and building supplies at the Habitat for Humanity Restore of Berks County. Located at 5370 Allentown Pike in Temple, the Restore carries brand name new and used appliances, furniture, home decor, and more. Many new items are manufacturer direct and are available at unbeatable prices. Stop by the Habitat for Humanity Restore of Berks County Tuesdays through Saturdays from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. or visit our website at restoreberks.org for more information.
Savage 61 Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is once again the #1 rated auto dealership in Pennsylvania. Thinking it's time to trade up for something newer? We offer the most insane trade-in values you'll find anywhere. Whether you're looking for a new or certified pre-owned vehicle, our dedicated team will make sure you drive away happy. Visit us today at savage61.com and see why we're Pennsylvania's top choice.
To find out how WEEU can be your affordable advertising partner, call 610-345-7338.
Hey, Berks County, Chick-fil-A Catering makes game day even better. Choose from a variety of trays, including Chick-fil-A nuggets, mac and cheese, and chocolate chunk cookies. Perfect for your next gathering. Place your order through the Chick-fil-A app, online, or by calling ahead and pick it up at your local Chick-fil-A restaurant at Broadcasting Square, 5th Street Highway, and Exeter Commons. Take cooking off your plate and enjoy the perfect spread with Chick-fil-A Catering. Availability and order requirements vary. See restaurant for details.
Hi, I'm Ava Janikowicz. I'm a member of the Student Government Executive Council, National Honor Society, captain of the field hockey team, vice president of the DECA Business Club, and a Saint Ambassador. One of my favorite things about my school is our strong community. We really feel like a family at BC. We love, care, and respect each other, much like my own family. Come be a part of something great. To learn more about my school and how to be a saint, contact the admissions office at berkscatholic.org.
Welcome back to Santander Arena. We're at halftime here of Game 3 of the BCIAA Semifinals as the Wilson Bulldogs lead the Reading Red Knights. Joining me on the court is Rich Scarcella. He's joined by Berks Catholic head coach Snip Esterly after the Saints win over Exeter in Game 2. Rich, take it away.
Thanks, Sean. We're here with Snip after the Berks Catholic Saints 57-40 win over Exeter in the semifinals. Snip, you were a little worried after your team's performance Monday night in the quarterfinals against Schuylkill Valley. How would you rate their performance tonight?
I think it was pretty good. I think they came ready to play, and defensively I thought we were fantastic. Offensively, I thought we moved the ball really well tonight, and that's what we're trying to get him to do is get Kingston, moving, and then the second time let him do his thing.
I would describe it as methodical, efficient, dominant. I mean, Exeter's coming off a very big win over Wilson with a lot of momentum, and it seemed like you took that momentum away right away at the beginning of the game.
Yeah, we did. We got off to an 8-0 run, and then we didn't let up. And I did watch that game, and I thought it was going to be a battle. I love their matchups. I told you earlier, I thought we had good matchups, and I just was hoping, I thought the key too is when we got points with Mello. Mello is finally healthy. He's feeling really good. I mean, with the surgery, and then he hurt his hip about a week ago, and he's finally at full strength.
Yeah, Carmelo Harper finished with 16 points, but he wasn't the leading scorer for the Saints. Geez, let's try to figure out whom that might have been. That was Kingston McCoy, 24 points. You told Bob McCool and I before the game, you listed him as one of the keys. We just need Kingston to be Kingston. He was that and more tonight, wasn't he?
He is so special to watch. I'm going to miss that young man. I'm so lucky to be able to see him every day at practice and just how hard he works at practice. And it's so enjoyable to watch him.
Snip, 21-2. You're going to be in the championship game for the first time in 4 years, which is unbelievable to Bob and I that it's been that long for you guys. What is going to be important Friday night, whether it's Muhlenberg or Reading as your opponent?
Well, we gotta make sure we keep the pace. All right, we want to make sure we play down. Like get them in a half-court game, work the ball, take some time off the clock. That doesn't necessarily mean we don't like to run. I mean, we're just not crazy. We just don't go out of control. If we have if we have a break, we're going to take it. But I love to move the ball, get everybody involved. Defensively, I love the way we're playing defense. I think we're getting contributed. Like Johnny was great tonight. Brady played a great defensive game, and Junior, he gave us solid minutes. And then Faith gave us a couple minutes off the bench. Gave Johnny valuable, rest. And then Luke came off the bench and gave Junior a break.
Yeah, your bench was short tonight because Gavin Welker was not available because of a school incident. Snip, you've won, I don't know how many games in a row now, 9. Do you like where this team is right now? It's middle of February.
Some days I do.
All right. Hey, Sean, back to you. Thanks so much.
Thanks, Rich. And we'll be back with more of our halftime show here at Santander Arena right after this.
If you are buying or selling a home, contact RE/MAX real estate agent Phil Macaronis. With over 20 years of experience and a member of the RE/MAX Hall of Fame, Phil does it all. From residential to commercial real estate sales. And with his large catalog of repeat and referral customers, you know you can depend on Phil Macaronis. No matter where you're looking for your next home. Call 610-670-2770 or call Phil directly anytime at 610-858-4555.
Temperatures dropped and my heating wouldn't kick on, so I called Keith HVAC, Electrical and Plumbing. They had it running fast and at a fair price. That was years ago, and I've trusted them ever since. Heating, cooling, plumbing, electrical, Keith does it all. Honest, fast, professional. They've been around for 30 years for a reason. Call Keith HVAC today. You'll be glad you did.
Keith HVAC Electrical and Plumbing. Quality you trust, comfort you deserve. Call 610-589-6461 or visit keithhvac.com.
Hot, crispy, and fresh. When the craving for Redner's delicious fried chicken hits, you have to answer it. Made with the same classic recipe since the beginning, every piece is perfectly seasoned, golden brown, and cooked fresh daily. Order an 8-piece combo, a catering tray, or just a piece. It's a family favorite for lunch, dinner, or any gathering. Grab an easy meal solution that's big on flavor and value. Savory fried chicken from Redner's Markets. Fresh, convenient, and always satisfying.
UECU is a credit union that understands Pennsylvania, what it means to grow up here, raise a family, start a business. And we're committed to being your financial partner for life. With competitive rates, exclusive member discounts, and modern technology, UECU offers personalized banking that will make you feel right at home. Visit bankingforpa.org and sign up for UECU membership through our partner association, the Pennsylvania Consumer Council. UECU, banking that understands home.
Hey, so the basketball action will continue on A Slice of Sports tomorrow at 6:05. It is our intention to invite all 4 teams that win today to join us on the show. So right now, we'll be visited by the girls of Exeter and the boys of Berks Catholic, and the winner of our game in front of us and the boys at 8:30. Sean Tansky sits next to me. I'm Jeff Nolan. Matt Knott back at the studio. Wilson Bulldogs control their own destiny right now to get to a final game on Friday night. They lead 29-15 over the defending county champion Red Knights of Reading. Scoring up to this point, Sean, what's it look like on both sides of the ledger?
So for Reading, Naira Ortega has 2 points. Siani Beatty has 7. Jillianne Laws has 2. And Sky Bligden has 4 for the Reading Red Knights. For Wilson, Violet Hauk has 2. Layla Jones 4. Ryan Lehman at 5. Laura Krokona at 8. Kalani Hardy at 9.
Halftime being brought to you by Lincoln Plumbing and Heating. When you need a plumber, get a good one, locally owned and operated for over 50 years. Lincoln Plumbing has the experience to help, from a leaky faucet to a whole bathroom model. Call 610-376-0863 for Lincoln Plumbing and Heating, as honest as their name. We come back with the second half from Santander right after this on the Voice of Berks and Beyond, 830 WEEU.
Noisy, squeaky, or onion garage doors? Do they snap, crackle, or pop? Having trouble opening or closing? Get a garage door tune-up now from Overhead Door Reading. For just $99, we'll inspect, lubricate, and adjust your garage doors so they run smoothly and quietly. Don't get stuck in the driveway this winter. Call today and ask for our tune-up special. Serving the community since 1965. Overhead Door Reading. We're more than just doors. OverheadDoorReading.com.
From the bright lights here in the shiny floor of Santander, the start of second half being presented by Financial Planning Advisors. Their team of professional advisors can help guide your investment planning, retirement planning, or planning for the cost of your child's college education. Less than 2% of high school athletes receive a college scholarship. Financial Planning Advisors can help you plan for the increasing costs of college. Get Financial Planning Advisors working on your team. Call them at 610-376-6334 or go to financialpa.com. Well, Reading Red Knights have a hill to climb, and the climbing begins now. Second half underway. Red Knights, they are in the dark uniforms. They are the travel team here at Santander's, the 4th seed, down 29-15. They handle the basketball up, and getting a slip off the glass behind is Nyla Nunez.
Yeah, good start for the Red Knights there, getting an easy bucket.
Kaylani Hardy answers with 2 of her own, so we trade back and forth very quickly on the wing. Dribble drive by Ortega, runs it up with the right hand, no good. Now it is Lee who is bunched up there by Ortega and Nunez and draws that whistle. And the possession arrow will go to Wilson, excuse me.
Good on Jade Lee hanging on to that ball. There's 2 Reading Red Knight defenders there also trying to fight for that rebound.
Well, here comes Wilson. 2 losses this season to Cardinal O'Hara and Dallastown. No shame in either one of those losses. Bounce pass, free throw line left is Hardy. One hands the pass over to Krokona. Launches the 3, no good. Position and battle for the rebound. It is Jillianne Laws.
Jeff, it seems like Laura Krokona got the green light for this game. She has been shooting it.
Feed down low, no good. One and done. Wilson runs it out. Bounce pass, layup, good on the finish from Lee.
And it sort of looks like this game, Wilson has swapped places with the Reading. They're the team getting out fast in transition.
Oh, and a block. Hardy. Oh, back and forth we go. Who wants it? Well, Laura Krokona says, thank you, Ryan Lehman.
Yeah, Krokona is now up to
10 points.
10 points on the
and
game.
And a 3-ball up and good for Reading.
First one for Reading of the game. They needed that. They need to convert on those looks that they have been giving. Wilson has been given the option to shoot.
Nana with the 3, Reading with the steal. This is Gaskins, no good. That shot was rethought because of the defense of Jones. Jones brings the ball across midcourt by herself. Jones from the elbow, jumper off the front of the rim. Rebounded by Lee. Just a little handoff pass, and the short jumper by Krokona is good. Timeout, Reading and Wilson, as Wilson takes a 30-second timeout, up 17, 37-20, 5:52 to go here. Right now, Reading coming out and getting some early points, but you just can't trade points right now.
Exactly, and that last possession by Wilson, that was very concerning for Reading. They got the stop. They forced a miss by Layla Jones, but no one boxed out, and that allowed allowed Jade Lee to come up, grab the rebound, and dish it to Crocona, who then had the easy bucket.
Yeah,
You just can't let that happen, even if you are up, and you definitely can't allow that to happen when you're facing an uphill climb to battle.
I mentioned trading points, not even really trading this point, as Wilson outscoring Reading 8-3 here. 8-5 in this early part of the third quarter. So the offense is coming for Reading, but defense is slipping. So it is going to be Sosa off the bench in the backcourt there with Gaskins. It's also going to be Blagden. As running up Gaskins. Boy, that's a hard-earned two.
Yes, it was. She absorbed the full body contact there to lay it in.
Trying to play some pressure, D. And ball goes out of bounds, so turnover. Here comes Reading. Only down 15, but so much basketball to go.
Yeah, and that's the game that Reading wants to play. They want to convert their buckets and force turnovers. It's the first time in a while they've been able to do that on back-to-back possessions.
Sosa on the wing to Gaskins. Jumper, elbow right, no good, but draws contact and foul. You look at the Reading bench right now. Rashida Suber has been there, big games, big moments, college, high school, whatever. Up and down that row of players saying, keep your head in the game, stay in the game. We're not out of this game.
Yeah, with all the experience Coach Suber has, that is invaluable for her players. To know that their coach has also been in these similar situations.
Layla Jones picks up free throw of foul number 3. Is Gaskins at the stripe right now?
Yeah, that's something to monitor as well going forward with those 3 fouls.
Eyes up number 2, left it short. Rebounded by Hardy. Bump from behind by Blagden. Blagden knew it, too.
Yeah, it's a bit of an overreach there. And anytime a guard is going up like that and not fully running there, you have to be careful as a defender.
Well, Sky sits with number 3. Wilson owns the basketball and the lead. Jones, snap pass over to Hardy. 3-ball travels, no good. Longer rebound. Gasson's going to run it into the front court, waiting for the running mates. Who's down low through the hands and out of bounds of McFarland.
Yeah, that pass was just a bit high from Siani Beatty there. Wasn't quite able to hang on to it. And that's, again, another wasted possession. And that clock is only going to run out quicker and quicker.
Well, 3-ball up and good. Home run ball, bingo. By Crocona one more time.
She has 7 points in the third quarter alone. Clearly something was said at halftime that kept her in this game, kept her focused.
Sosa put herself in a bad position with that dribble. Blocked by Hardy. Lob up ahead to Jones. Wants to chase it down. Got there first. Waits for the running mates with 4:28 to go in the third. 18-point lead for Wilson. Bounce pass on the baseline in front of that Wilson bench. Comes out to Jones. Jones matched up there against Luciano. Screen, Lee absorbs, rolls off, tries to go to the bucket, and that was deflected off her hands. And a reach and foul, Lee going for the ball.
Yeah, that was a very good pick and roll attempt by Jade Lee. Just her defender didn't stay with Layla Jones. They both defenders followed Lee, and that's what allowed that turnover. If it was a one-on-one, Lee probably is able to get that chance for a bucket.
Well, Makira Gaskins checks in the backcourt with Beatty. Beatty steps back, launches a 3. Good! Bingo.
And that's more of what Reading needs. Again, Wilson is giving them those opportunities. They have to capitalize.
Ryan Lehman leaves it off on the wing for Kaylana Hardy. Step back jumper, floats up in the air, no good. Reaching out and getting the rebound. Here come the running Red Knights. All the way, coast to coast. No good by Beatty. Back the other way. Lee to a trailing Hardy. 3:25 to go here in the third. Wilson leads 40-25. Now they're going to slow things down a little bit. McFarland matched up against Hardy, takes her further away from the bucket. Now she goes between the circles at center court. Hardy, patient with the dribble, crosses it over, and draws the foul. That was an impatient foul.
Yeah, again, this is what Wilson likes to do. They like to control the tempo. They know Reading likes to play fast so that they're aggressive. And Wilson wants to exploit that every way they can. And what better way to do it, Jeff? Up 15 in the second half.
Back to the bench, Reading goes. Ortega and Velez check in. Lehman, Jones, Hauk, Krokona, and Hardy, the 5 out there in white for Wilson. Number 1 seed, 13 wins in a row, 2 losses, 20-plus win season. Playing like it right now. Ball fake left. Jones now puts the dribble in the right hand. Top of the key. Dances, knifes, hands off. Finish, Violet Hauk.
Yeah, I actually thought early in that possession Jones had Hauk, but shows what I know. She was still able to find her on that roll attempt, get the easy layup.
Gaskins, the lob pass over to Luciano. Shot launched no good. Hardy says, I've had enough. It's my basketball. Jones to Hauk. Back out to Jones. Pulls the trigger on a 3. Spins and rims no good.
A good shot attempt there by Lila Jones. Just couldn't get that one to fall.
Velez to Gaskins. Gaskins wanted to break down defender. Didn't work. Luciano for 3. Almost straightened the twine out that time, but didn't get it to go.
Yeah, I actually thought it went in for a second there, the way the twine was up.
So Ortega, future nurse that she's going to be, practicing patience defensively against a 1,000-point scorer Jones. Quick move by Ryan Lehman. Ball in and out, no good. Look, a lot of acceleration there down the right side.
I think she caught Reading a bit sleeping there. She went full speed ahead, and at that point, your best option for Reading is foul. Take your chances at them, at Ryan Lehman missing one or both of these free throw shots.
Laws picks up foul number 2. Yeah, you pick your time when to accelerate. She picked a good time right there.
Yes, she did.
Jones will sit. Lee will come off the bench. Luciano will sit down for the Red Knights. Velez Laws out there with Gaskins, who confers with Rashida Suber, Ortega, and Hood Marshall. Offensive rebound by Lee. Hit the front of the rim, no good. I'm watching Jillian Laws here. Such a sweet kid when we had her in the studio talking, but boy, she is fire on that floor as that ball goes off of Ortega and out of bounds. Again, if you didn't get a chance, go back to the archives of our Slice of Sports show, and Coach Suber and Nana and Jillian were on with us. We established that night that Jillian was a much better athlete than her cousin Gabe. Sorry, Gabe. There you go. There's a turnover. Ortega saw the 3, didn't take it. Bounce pass over to Velez. She'll try 3, no good. Offensive rebound. Dishes the handoff down low, goes out of bounds.
Yeah, a bit of a rough possession there by Reading. I thought they passed up a 3-point opportunity, and then a costly turnover there. Not enough communication going on there.
Ryan Lehman causes Hood Marshall to fall down on the wing. Krokona thought about the 3. Instead, just keeps the dribble alive. Under a minute to go in the third. Big Wilson lead. In traffic, no good. Lee tried to keep it together, and now somebody came down on her ankle.
Yeah.
Oh, and she just barely gets to the sidelines. And a moment of concern right now is Jay Lee took a bump underneath, and she is writhing in pain.
And you hate seeing that.
Oh, do you ever? Matt Riquet, head coach, True Wilson trainer over there. Ow, ow, ow. I can't tell if it's a little laughter or pain. I'm going to hope it's a little laughter.
Yes, she didn't put any pressure on that walking to her seat on the bench.
Inbound, still have 29 seconds to play in the third quarter. Wilson up 42-35. Bounce pass to Cracona. Laura gives the ball to Violet Howe, playing away from the bucket. Now the handoff goes to Jones. Matched up against Velez, tries to reach in, get that ball moving, and a reach-in foul will be called on Velez.
Yeah, Layla Jones looked at the referee there, saying, "Hey, maybe
Before
a second before the reach and foul was called, saying, hey, are you seeing what I'm seeing right now?"
Yeah, that's number 4 on Velez, who's got to sit, and Perez is going to come in for her. Wilson inbounding the ball, controlling this game up 42-35. Waning moments of quarter number 3. On the baseline with the dribble is Jones. Screen set by Halk, rubbed out the defender. But waiting there for the steal was Gaskins. Can't get anything up court quick enough. We've played 3. We've got 8 to go. Wilson knocking on the doorstep of a title appearance on Friday night. They lead Reading 42-35. More after this on the Voice of Berks and Beyond, 830 WEEU.
Spots Insurance Group is a proud sponsor of Berks County sports. We're an award-winning nationwide agency you can trust, insuring what means most to you for over 32 years. We specialize in auto, home, renters, business, and life insurance. Remember, when you think insurance, think Spots. Visit us at spotsforinsurance.com. That's SPOTTS, the number 4, insurance.com.
Hey, want to remind all our local racing fans, In the Dirt returns season 2026, Monday, May 4th. Matt Knob and all the local race conversation, the people that make the news, live in studio on the phone, the StreamYard app as well. In the Dirt, local race conversation with Matt Knob returns on the 4th of May, every Monday night through the racing season from 6 to 7 p.m. You can turn in? You going to tune in this year?
Yes,
again?
I am.
Because last year you refused to listen. I
that
never
is-
understood why.
That is not true, Matt. I want that on the record. It's not true. But I can tell you, my uncle out in California listens.
Does he really?
Yes, he does. He's a big local racing fan, even still out in sunny San Diego.
I figure the prices out in California, they can't afford racing. I kid, of course. Well, final 8, Wilson looking to advance, and the county championship that they are defending, Reading Red Knights, need a big effort here. Jumper just inside the elbow, no good by Sosa. Ball battles on that baseline, goes out of bounds. It looked like the black and red of the Red Knights will keep it.
Yeah, just again, with the post presence that Wilson has, Reading has not been able to get into a groove there all night offensively.
Don't forget, Reading boys against Muhlenberg coming up after this one. Bob McCool, Rich Scarcella with the call. Top the key jumper by Jillian Laws, no good. Missed everything, went out of bounds.
Yeah, I thought Jillian Laws had an opportunity to pass that one more time to get a wide open Nunez there. It looks like a whistle.
Well, the full court press is broken. Ball almost went out of bounds, and Laura Cracona could not save it, so that will give the ball back to the Red Knights.
Yeah, there was a bit rushed pass there by Wilson. Feeling the effects of the 2-1-2 press. That time forcing a erratic pass.
So go 2-3 into that zone. Through the lane, up no good. Halk with a rebound, lobs it up ahead to Lehman. Lehman, a little pressure on her, though, able to convert it into 2.
Yeah, it's hard to overthrow Ryan Lehman because she is just so fast, Jeff.
7 for Lehman. Now laying through the lane is good by Laws, and Suber's going to take another timeout. Jillian Laws able to convert. She's got 4. You know, we talked about Layla Jones, 1,000-point scorer, achieved that in January, missed her entire junior year. So you wonder, what kind of game is she going to have when she comes back after sitting out the entire year? Well, games 2 through 9 this season, Layla averaged almost 16 points a game after coming back from the injury. So the game came back to her pretty quickly.
Yeah, she's such an important part to this team. And I know we've been talking about the post presence that Wilson has, but I don't want that to sell short of how good these guards are for Wilson. And a large reason for that is how good of a player Layla Jones is, not only as a player but as a leader for this Wilson Bulldogs team.
And the injury, of course, forced other players to step up, and that was one of the good things. If you're going to take something good out of an injury, it caused this team to get better and play better. Little miscommunication there, and Reading comes up with the ball. Perez down the wing, taken there by Laws. Beatty got back into play, so she controls. Now from the left elbow, the jumper is up and good by Nunez.
Yeah, good offense there by Reading. Took what the defense gave them and found an easy mid-range jumper.
6:38 to play in the game. From the far side, 3-ball travels, no good. Tracking it down is Perez. Up to Sosa, tried to thread the needle down to Laws, but that was taken back by Wilson.
Yeah, Reading just have not been able to string together consecutive good defensive possessions.
Jones handoff goes to Lehman. Matched up there and marked by Laws. Takes her in the dribble off to the left. 6 minutes to go. Daylight perhaps, in and out, no good. Snap pass up ahead to Laws. Laws gets to it. Laws waits for the running mates. To a trailer, pull-up jumper by Beatty, no good. Rebounded by Hardy. Kaylana Hardy's game is so good on both sides of the ball, whether she's playing offense or defense. Size and athleticism for the junior. And again, Lehman with that first step converts it into 2.
And Jeff, she didn't even do anything exotic with the way she does a dribble. You've seen how good ball handlers have become playing basketball now. She just simply went one way, faked it, and went around. Pure speed.
46-29 Wilson with the lead, playing defense, and we get a whistle. Again, the only losses for the Bulldogs, Dallastown, Cardinal, O'Hara, no shame there. O'Hara beat them 61-49 back on the 11th of December. It was the first quarter. Their undoing, outscored 24-10 in the fourth quarter, And then Dallastown beat them 49-38 on the 22nd of December. Outscored 29-16 in quarters 2 and 3 in that one. So they have not lost since before Christmas. Jumper up, no good by Perez. Snap rebound pulled down by Cracona.
Yeah, it's getting to the point of the game where Reading can't allow Wilson to do what they like to do, which is, of course, slow the game down. They're going to have to be even more aggressive, try and force turnovers.
Hauk sets a screen. Now Hardy, crossover. A lot of high screens set in this offense.
And a lot of switching by Reading on defense.
Yeah, good switches, that's what you got to do. As the lob down low to Hauk, winds up on the floor and hugging it. Talking about Hauk right there, she was not in town for the win over Kutztown. And people go, oh, what happened? Well, nothing bad happened, it was good. She was part of an educational trip in the Bahamas. And if I understand it correctly, it was the trip that head football coach Doug Doms puts together, that they go down and they snorkel and they study the sea and the ocean. What's that called again?
Marine biology.
Thank you very much. Marine biologist.
That's a trip I wouldn't want to pass on either.
Oh, my goodness. What a wonderful trip to come back. And she's got the tan. You can see she's got the tan now that you look at her. Dump pass over to Jones. Senior for 3, no. Rebounded by the Reading Red Knights.
That's one Layla Jones would like to have back. That was as wide open as Reading's ever going to allow you to get.
Oh, this is wide open for Reading, and not missing that time. Nana with the 3. Nana hits the 3, her first triple of the game.
Yeah, that's a big 3 there. And again, keep it within arm's reach.
Hardy wanted to get one of her own, didn't work. It is Beatty with a rebound. Part of that team a year ago that won the county championship. Fights her way to the cup, no good. Hardy, push up ahead. Jones along with Cracona, tried the behind-the-back pass, didn't work. Now she gets it back. Cracona, free throw line jumper, no good. Hauk, cleanup duty underneath, no good. Rebound loose on the floor. Who wants the ball? Out of the pack comes Cracona.
Yeah, now they're able to reset their offense. And again, Reading's it cannot allow them to do that.
3 minutes left in the game. 46-32, Wilson leads Reading. Hauk with a basketball, draws contact when she goes up. You got to give credit to this Reading team. Lost a lot of good players off of last year's squad, including Lex Rodriguez. And, you know, Rashida Suber told me on the Slice of Sports, this group is young. These are her babies, her transition team. Competitive, 4th seed, above 500. Some good wins this year. Gets to the semifinals. Respectable performance here tonight against Wilson. Again, a team that when we look at this team next year, we could be sitting in the same situation again, the Reading Red Knights.
Yeah, and they're going to get invaluable experience playing in this game and playing a team as experienced and a team as together as this Wilson Bulldogs team. That is going to help them in the long run.
Missed by Hauk again, 46-32. Beatty thinking about it. No. Back out to Gaskins. Gaskins is the senior of the group here. Beatty's just a sophomore. Laws, well, she's a senior too. Knifing up and no good. Ball deflected out of bounds. It'll stay Reading ball, it looks like. So for the Red Knights, 13-10, 7-5 in the division. Ortega, Gaskins, Brito, Laws, all seniors. Contributors to that county championship a year ago. That's a big, big plus on any resume. Laws finds her way in traffic and up and earns a hard-fought two.
Yeah, that was a tough finish by Jillian Laws. Goes up and under, draws the contact, goes through that contact, gets the bucket.
That Reading win last year was 63-57 over Governor Mifflin in the finals. It almost, in hindsight, underscores that huge upset win over Wyomissing in the semifinals. Free throw, no good. Offensive rebound, turnaround up, no good by McFarland.
Yeah, that is not the shot you want to take if you're McFarland.
But it'll be the Wilson Bulldogs that will live to play another day. That day is Friday, tomorrow night at 6 o'clock against the Exeter Eagles, who upset Governor Mifflin earlier this afternoon, 46-40.
And a great first game that was. And Wilson has their hands full if they indeed get through this one.
Oh, it's going to be down and dirty, nitty and gritty. Under 2 left in this one. Jones in traffic. Back out to Hardy. Back to Jones. Sheeta Suber still coaching over there on the bench, down 46-34. Quickly became one of my favorite people when she came in the studio, and the things we talked about and the message and everything she's doing at Reading. This is how. Surprises herself with that one for 2.
Yeah, you can see herself smiling going down the court saying, at some point players just throw them up, see if they could get them.
And a 3-ball right there by Sienna Beatty.
Yeah, her second 3 of the game comes at a really big time where this game is still not out of reach for Reading.
Beatty ran into Hardy, who goes hard to the floor. Remember, she took that first half beating. Might have got the wind knocked out of her a little bit.
And again, Wilson already down Jade Lee as well, who also exited the game.
Yeah,
with that
I'm
apparent
looking for Jade on the oh, Jade's on the floor. Jade's on the floor, so Lee's okay.
Yeah, it seems
Lee came back off the bench, so she's okay.
It was her left ankle, and for a while there, you weren't sure if it was she was on the bench in pain. Seems it's not as bad.
By the way, speaking of former Slice of Sports guest, Kevin Line, right over there, who was on earlier with me in the summertime when the weather was warm, making his presence known on the sidelines there.
Trying to get favor with the refs here, Jeff.
I don't necessarily need favor with the refs. It's the concession people I always try to endear myself to. And by the way, it didn't work. I still had to pull out my debit card upstairs. And I pulled it out for the kids. These kids, these interns we have, my goodness, they eat so much.
I am noted not a kid, evidently.
Well, the fun thing was, Sean says, hey, you taking me upstairs and buying me food? I'm sorry, didn't you get your pay stub this week? Minute to go. Wilson's going to advance. Great effort by the Bulldogs here. Wire to wire. Matt Rickey is going to take a timeout. We're going to hold it here. Don't forget, our game coming up after this, Bob McCool and Rich Scarcella. Muhlenberg and Reading, part 3.
Yes, it's going to be a great one. These two teams, one of the best, if not the best, rivalry in Berks County, and they are playing it in the playoffs. Jeff, it was a dream matchup when I saw it. I'm so happy we're going to be able to call it not only the first, but the third time.
Hey, Matt, let's take a quick 30-second timeout if you don't mind here. We are from Santander here on Semifinal Wednesday.
Hi, I'm Mike Kuhn with Kuhn Funeral Homes. Since 1937, our family has been committed to serving our community. We now have 3 active generations, as I have the honor of working with my father and son. With 5 convenient locations to serve our neighbors, Kuhn Funeral Homes continues to dedicate our family to your family. Thank you for believing in us, and we promise to always be there for you.
Hey, also want to give a shout out all the cheerleaders here today with the different schools. Just saw the Wilson girls, Reading girls were out earlier. Saw my faves from Berks Catholic a little bit earlier. They're going to do a cheer for me next time they're on the air, Sean.
Oh, I can't wait.
Which will be Sean Tansky, Berks Catholic grad, doesn't get a cheer. Suburban Lower Bucks Jeff Nolan does get one.
Yeah, I'll keep that one in mind, Jeff.
Off the steal on the inbound. Reading playing to the final buzzer right here. Down 48-37, 52 seconds left. Valiant effort there by Laws, and ball goes out of bounds.
And looks like she may have gotten away with a walk there. But Reading will be able to retain possession. Let's get a shot here.
Laws takes the inbound from Beatty over to Ortega. Inside the free throw line, leading in, up, off balance, no good. Ball comes loose on the floor, still looking for somebody to pick up the possession. They do. That was off the miss from Bligden. Final 30 seconds. We'll have a rapid pack after this, and we get another whistle. It will be a 6 o'clock tip. Friday night, Exeter girls, Wilson girls for the title. Wilson was in the game 2 years ago, lost to Wyomissing. For head coach Matt Rickey, his staff, it'll be their first time together in. First one is good by Ryan Lehman. Again, she's put on a little bit of a show with the dribble drive penetration throughout the evening.
Yes, she has. She is very quick. And Coach Rickey has to be happy that she's coming back for her senior season.
Second one is good. 24 seconds left. Wilson with a 13-point lead, 50-37. Beatty maintains body control and lays it up and in. Yeah, love the sophomore, the heart. She goes, I'm not going down. I don't care what the scoreboard says. I'm not going down without a fight.
Yeah, that was a great take, and she's certainly showing that she's not going down without a fight. Just that's 5 fourth-quarter points for Siani Beatty.
And again, independently right now, we see Wilson going to the free throw line as Lehman will step up again. First one off the mark. Again, don't go anywhere. Reading boys, Muhlenberg boys, that free YouTube channel, 830 WEEU Sports. If you're in your car going somewhere, get to your computer, get to your phone. Get to your tablet, get that game on.
It's a perfect finale to this great night of basketball action.
1 for 2 that time from the stripe. 6 seconds left. Up, no good. Hardy rebound. 51-39. Wilson advances to play Exeter on Friday at 6 o'clock over the Reading Red Knights. Rapid pack after this on the voice of Berks and Beyond, 830 WEEU.
When the pressure's on and it's time to make your best move, the Susan McFadden team with Keller Williams Platinum Realty is here to help you score big in today's real estate market. Whether you're buying, selling, or planning your next play, Susan's experience and dedication make her the MVP you want on your side. For winning results and a team that never stops hustling, trust the Susan McFadden team with Keller Williams, your home court advantage.
Updating your furniture and appliances? The Habitat for Humanity Restore of Berks County can help. The Restore offers free pickup of your gently used furniture and appliances from your Berks County home. We offer convenient scheduling for our free pickups through our website, restoreberks.org. Located at 5370 Allentown Pike in Temple, the Restore is open from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Tuesdays through Saturdays. You might just find that special thing to tie the room together at the Restore. Support your community with your donation to the Habitat for Humanity Restore of Berks County.
Welcome back, everybody. 51-39. A win for Wilson, the number 1 seed, to advance to take on Exeter on Friday night at 6 o'clock. With Sean Tansky, I'm Jeff Nolan. We have our play of the game, and the play game is brought to you by Celebration Villa of Exeter. It's a simple move, one simple price, $99. Celebration Villa of Exeter is offering a $99 rent in February if you sign up before the 13th. Often people wish they hadn't waited so long to make the move. Celebration Villa of Exeter offers a welcoming environment, meaningful connections, and a peace of mind. Take the step today and save. Call and schedule the tour at 610-370-2211. So many great plays in this game, so we're going to go to a unique one right now, and we're going to talk about the Jade Lee crawl to the bench after being hurt underneath the basket. She tried to put weight on her left ankle, couldn't make it, literally crawled on the floor to the sideline where they scooped her up and drug her the rest of the way off, and you can tell that left ankle was severely affected, but made a return to the game, the latter part of the game, an encouraging sign for the Wilson Bulldogs. So Jade Lee's just her gut and gumption to crawl tooth and nail to the bench to get off the floor is our play of the game. Brought to you by Celebration Villa of Exeter, which leads us to our Fight and Phil's player of the game, and they're all new Redner's Event Center at First Energy Stadium. The R-Phils remind you to have your next sports team banquet in the R-Phils Center, the new Redner's Event Center banquet and meeting facility at First Energy Stadium. Whether it's a sports banquet, a wedding, a corporate meeting or event, or any charity fundraiser dinner, the number 1 place for events in Berks County for groups of 40 to 1,000 is the all-new Redner's Event Center at the R-Phils. Go to rphils.com/events for more info. Sean Tansky, player of the game.
Player of the game will be Wilson senior guard Laura Cracona. I thought she had a great game. She established early on, hey, you're going to have to key on me. She made 2 threes in the first quarter, and she ended up with 13 points, which led all Wilson Bulldogs. She clearly had the green light the entire night, and she put that to her advantage. She was excellent.
So a 51-39 for the Wilson 39 win for the Wilson Bulldogs means they will play Exeter on Friday night. Well, we already know that game number 2 tomorrow night, the boys' final, will feature Berks Catholic. Who will it be? Will it be the Mules of Muhlenberg, or will it be the Red Knights of Reading? That is to be determined. That is the game in front of you. That is the game on our free YouTube channel, 830 WEEU Sports, or on the radio at 830 WEEU. That game is coming up. Don't go anywhere. Stay on your YouTube feed. For Sean Tansky and Matt Knob back in the studio, I'm Jeff Nolan. We're going to call it a night. We're just going to watch some basketball. Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Wilson wins it, 51-39. Up next, Muhlenberg.